In this section, we are going to learn about building blocks of F5. What is BigIP? The whole idea of providing a virtual IP address to represent a set of backend IP addresses or backend servers made it look like this is quite a big IP address, and hence the term BigIP was introduced. BigIP is a family of products which can either be a software solution or a hardware designed application to provide and meet various security solutions, customized application delivery. F5 products which are developed can be of various segments. One of them is a Viprion. Viprion is nothing but a high-end device which is chassis based. The diagram which you see here is of Viprion, wherein these are different blades which are fit on one specific Viprion box. Then you have BigIP appliances. These are again can be of various series like 1000 series, 2000 series, 4000 series with various capabilities. Now let's have a look of how does the BigIP system look from inside. The BigIP system is based on Linux operating system. In specific, you can call this as a Red Hat version. So on top of Linux, they have built a customized operating system which is called as TMOS, Traffic Management Operating System. And on top of this operating system, they provide various product solutions like LTM, GTM, ASM, APM, AAM, AFM. So these are various product solutions which can be activated as per the license which you purchase on the device. iRules are additional scripts which can be utilized to manipulate the traffic flow as per our requirement or to achieve something which cannot be achieved by the basic settings available on F5. The F5 in specific behaves as a full proxy, terminating the connection, initiating new connections, optimizing TCP connections, handling SSL traffic. You might have SSL accelerator cards to accelerate the SSL transactions which are handled per second. You can have specific compression cards. When it comes to management, you can have IAPs created on the device. You can access the device from graphical user interface. You can access the device also using TMSH. TMSH is the shell of your traffic management operating system. And you have your bash shell, which is CLI. Now let's look how does this device look from outside. This is how a typical F5 product will look like. You will have a management port wherein you will configure your management IP addresses for remote access. You will have a console port. You will have USB ports to plug in USBs if in case you need to do some customized file transfers, or maybe in some scenarios you might need to build the box from scratch with OS on the USB. You have failover ports to connect to the peer device in case if you are opting for hardwired failover, you have TMM switch interfaces, which are the main interfaces handling application traffic. It can be of various capabilities. It can be Ethernet, it can be SFP port, 10 gig SFP port, depending on the hardware model. Then you have different LED indicators giving you different actions. And on the front, you have a LCD display panel. To control this LCD panel, you have LCD controls. This is how the device would look like from the back side. You will have a power input panel where you can connect the power socket. In some models, you can have two power input panels. Then third is the chassis ground. This is a back panel view of 7000 series and 10,000 series. So as I mentioned, some modules have two power supply units. So you can see two power supply units here. This is how your LCD panel will look like. On the LCD panel, you will have different alarm indicators just next to the LCD panel. Let us try to understand what are the status of these LED indicators. So if the status LED is off or there is no light, which means that the system is halted, or you can say it is powered down. If the state color of the status LED is green solid, it means that your system is running in a normal mode. If it is yellow light, it means the system either is not in active state or running impaired. If it is yellow blinking, it means that the system is not under control. There is definitely a software or hardware problem with the device and needs administrative action. Now the alarm LED. If the alarm LED is off or there is no light, which means that there are no alarms on the device. If it is red solid, it means that there is an emergency and system is not operating properly. If it is yellow solid, it means there is an error, system is not operating properly, but the condition is not that severe. Then power supply LEDs. If it is green solid, it means that the power supply is present and operating properly. If it is yellow solid, it means that the power supply is present but not operating properly. And if there is no light, it means there is no power supply present. It is important to understand the status of these LEDs, which will help you in understanding what is the physical status of the device. Having said this, we complete this section. I hope this has been informative to you. Thank you for watching.